Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now. Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Basketball Wives LA reunion for season 11. I was excited for this, and it was a great reunion. So
You're jealous of me.
Jealous?
You want to be me.
Of
And you were never everything,
No,
bitch.
nothing,
Everything that I
bitch.
am.
Nothing.
My husband.
No.
My life.
We
my
all know why your
businesses.
relationship
Me,
with your
bitch.
husband works.
the
Oh,
women
we know why
arrived to their
you're
dressing rooms, getting ready, and wow. Well, first thing is, Vanessa decided not to come, which I'm mad about. I mean, if you're going to do all this mess throughout the season, come to the reunion and answer for it. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, y'all. Things are extremely different than how they were when the season ended. It looks like this reunion is going to be everybody versus Jackie Christie. So John Sally is going to be the host, so he acknowledges when they get out there that the smoke that they're about to discuss, a lot of it is based on the social media drama that has happened since their season wrapped. He introduces all of them. They were all wearing black. He does ask them why they think that Vanessa didn't go, but no one really says anything, and Jackie says that she doesn't really want to speak for her. So the first segment that they go over is Evelyn. I mean, it was her big comeback season, so we see some of those scenes of her being back. Evelyn and Jennifer are attached to the hip. They say that they're ride or die. Evelyn was in Jennifer's first wedding, and they've always cared for one another. Evelyn is also very close to Brooke now and to some family members that Brooke has, which I did not know. So those three on that side of the couch seem to be very close. Jennifer says that when she heard that Evelyn was coming back, she thought it was good. But when they asked Jackie what she thought when she heard that Evelyn was coming back, Jackie says, well, there was a point that me and Jennifer were not with it because Evelyn went on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and gave Basketball Wives a thumbs down when she was asked about us. Bam. So she tried Jennifer in it. And I believe that Jennifer was not okay with it at first. So then Evelyn says that she thinks Jackie will pretend to be for you and to support you, but she feels some type of way when you're actually succeeding, and then she'll talk crap about people. And Jackie says Evelyn is jealous of her and she wants to be her. She wants her husband, she wants her life, she wants her business. So this became a fight. Evelyn says, you don't want me to expose why your marriage works. What's the real reason that y'all managed to make it work? You are a fraud, like the trainer you were screwing on a trip. Jackie says she ain't never been on no trip with no trainer, and if she did, his name would be Doug. Jackie says, this bitch is here on my platform. LA is LA because of Jackie Christie. Boom, drop the mic. But Brooke is saying, no, LA is LA because of Shaunie. And then here comes Evelyn with the LA wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Miami girls. But wow, this was a lot. So they bring out Shaunie Henderson to the stage. She was wearing red as contrast to the others. Shaunie says that she is the happiest she has ever been in her life with her husband. And of course, she is now a first lady, so she has to act a little different, be a little bit more mindful. But she says that she's still very much herself. They go over the trip that some of the girls took to Houston that last episode. The girls loved it. It was definitely a different type of trip, but it was amazing. They all felt something with that sermon that her husband gave. Now, they did make a stop at Evelyn's ex's restaurant. We all saw how much chemistry was between them, but Evelyn said that she don't want him back. But all of them feel like in that one time that they saw her with Carl, they saw more than they saw a whole season with her and Lavon. So they talk a little bit about Lavon. They all see that Evelyn and Lavon really had no chemistry. She didn't even hug him when he helped her with the pop-up shop and he gave her those flowers. They think that maybe Evelyn was not attracted to him. John asks Shaunie if she ever thought her original concept of the show would be what it is today. And she says that she never would have imagined it because at first it was just her and a couple of friends that were married to basketball players just going around shopping, having a good time, but it has expanded into something very different. They asked Jackie the same thing. She thought it would be the same from when she got here. And Jackie says that, you know what, she's always been the same from season 1 to season 11. She ain't changed. Then Brooke, Messy Brooke, says Well, Shaunie, Jackie did say that she was surprised that you were still here. She said that you should go away and make a show called Preacher's Wives. So then Shaunie says that she's always known that Jackie gets a little defensive with the whole LA and Miami thing, but Shaunie was surprised that people were coming up to her and telling her that Jackie was talking about her. For example, saying that Jackie said that she wanted to slap Shaunie and a bunch of things. Jackie says that she loves Shaunie and says, I love you, but if I wanted to slap you, I would have slapped you. I wouldn't be going around saying I wanted to slap you. I would have just done it. So it looks like what happened was there was a promotional poster going around when the season started that included 3 women from Orlando, the new show, and 3 women from LA. And the 3 women from LA, 2 of them were Evelyn and Shaunie. So British Williams, the one going to prison, texted Jackie and said, Why aren't you in the poster? The other one should go back to Miami. But here's the thing, I like Shaunie, but I think we can all agree that Shaunie really had no business being on the poster this season when all she did was show up for 2 episodes. I mean, she's the executive producer, but I feel like to be on the poster means you're actually on the show, you're part of that cast. It doesn't make sense, but that was that. That was it for Shaunie. Then they bring out Clayanna and Brittany. Clayanna, I gotta give it up to her because she looked very good. So then they go over Brittany and how she exited the group. Evelyn says that she was genuinely shocked and surprised that Brittany did that and that she would say certain things on social media that kind of hurt them. She doesn't follow any of them on social media. And Brittany says that she doesn't even follow the Basketball Wives account on social media because she says that this whole experience has been traumatic for her. So she doesn't want to be seeing that. Then Jac'Eil jumps in and says she actually rode for Brittany all the way through from the beginning and defended her against Brooke. And she felt as if Brittany didn't do the same for her. Brooke says that she felt like they gave Brittany so much grace, they were willing to be there for her. Then Jennifer says that they were ready to be supportive of her and embrace her. And Brittany says that she's so shocked, like she's befuddled, because the energy that couch, Evelyn, Jennifer, and Brooke are giving her right now is very different than the Twitter thugs that they've been the past few months. Brooke says that nothing they said was based on Brittany, but it was actually Brittany going around giving interviews and talking about them after the show filmed. So that's why they were talking a little bit about Brittany. Jackie says that she loves Brittany. Ever since she met her, all she wanted to do was just hug her and care for her. And then that's where here came Evelyn and Brooke saying that Jackie was a liar, that she talked the most ish about Brittany, and they start to call Jackie B-TCH, and all the bad words in the dictionary. It got to a point where Evelyn takes her shoes off as if she found to do something, and Jackie says, if you threw that shoe at me, I will kill you. Then it is time for Clayanna, and they see all of her drama, so they see everything that went down. But for Clayanna, she says that things went weird, or they took like a bad turn when they were at that ice skating event, and they started to say like, who are you? Where you come from? Jennifer says that it's her first time. It was the first time that they had ever seen Clayanna, so it was kind of their job to make sense of who she was and why she was coming to the group. Yeah, Clayanna kept interrupting Jennifer, and they start to go at it. Jennifer says, girl, stop, I graduated with honors. Clayanna says, I got 2 degrees. And then she says to Jennifer, how are you going to be claiming your education when you done let someone scam you for $4,000 over a dog, a Range Rover, and everything? Jennifer says, do your thing, because no one is going to see you after this, and you're a side piece. Clayanna says, you've been a side piece for all of Chicago. Jennifer says, well, I'm a fiance now. Then Clayanna comes back and says, with a scammer. Nobody wants him. You can keep it. I'm sorry, y'all, but Clayanna she dragged Jennifer with that one. So then they go over the Arizona trip. Of course, there was some good moments, but Brittany did mention in that trip that the OGs were kind of like bullies. So Evelyn's response to that is, look, Vanessa came in hot. Brittany came in throwing drinks. Cleana pushed Jennifer. She says that the newbies were the ones that kind of set the tone for the season, which that I do understand, and she does have a point. It seemed like they definitely had a chip on their shoulder. But things got bad at Brooke's birthday party, remember that? So Jackie says that she talked to Clayanna because she wanted to inform her that night. And Clayanna says, no, you came at me talking about a pecking order. Jackie says that she cared about Clayanna. So Clayanna says, then why were you over here kikiing with Jennifer and them after what happened? So John Sally asks Cleana if she takes any accountability for anything. Cleana says she does regret pushing Jennifer and she regrets the fight with Jac'Eil. Now, she only apologizes to Jac'Eil, but she refuses to apologize to Jennifer. And she was given the opportunity, like more than once, but she said nope. I do think that she should have just apologized, like just do it, but she didn't. Then they talk about the club. Jackie did call Cleana a gremlin, and then hugged Clayanna like in the next breath. It was I don't. Jackie said that she didn't do it, but they did show that flashback, and she did. So Jackie says, "Well, you a pretty gremlin." Oh my gosh. Clayanna said that she came to have a good time at the club, but Jennifer was the one who started it by flicking her off and calling her a hoe. Jennifer is trying to explain that this was the first time seeing her since their incident, so of course she wanted to have a petty moment, and Cleana says, well then stand on it. She wouldn't really let Jennifer finish. Evelyn is asked why did she snatch Cleanna's wig. She says that it's because Cleanna took her shoes off, but Cleanna says that she just wanted to talk. What? How you gonna take your shoes off, your earrings off just to talk? But okay. Oh my gosh, this was a lot. Switching gears, they view Jennifer's storyline, her and Kristen, and her business ventures. Jennifer says that Kristen is like such an old soul that she doesn't really feel the 10-year age gap difference at all. But the crazy part is that she might not get a prenup, which is bizarre, but it's totally on brand with Jennifer. John mentioned that Vanessa had some information about Christian, and Jennifer says that Vanessa is the one who's actually been found being like 14 counts of fraud and fraudulent IDs or something like that. Apparently, she's a scammer, allegedly. Wow, that's crazy. So then they give the ladies some champagne and they're gonna have a toast, but the John Sally says that each couch has to say something about the other couch. Now, this was shady because Brooke only said something nice about Brittany. Evelyn and Jennifer only said something nice about Jac'Eil. And then the other couch, Jacqueline and Clayanna, they could not go around saying anything nice about the other three, so they just said something nice about John Sally and what he was wearing. Brittany did say something nice about Brooke, and I think Jac'Eil said something nice about another one of them. And that was all, you guys. That was the end of the season. Wow, what a reunion. I kind of like the fact that in basketball wise, the reunions are generally one part. It's not like Bravo where they have like these three long parts. I do think this season could have perhaps had a second part. I do think there was way too much that happened this season for there just to be one part, but you know what, I enjoyed it. It was crazy, and I wonder where they go from here. So you guys, answer me this: who do you think should come back next season? What do y'all think about next season? And what did you make about this reunion? Let me know. Listen here, I like all the girls. I like Evelyn, but Miss Jackie, Christie is the MVP, honey. But anyway, y'all let me know who you think the MVP is. I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.